Thank you very much.
So, I'm a 5.5-year qualified lawyer. I trained at Linklaters. I was a projects associate for a few years. Then I departed from the law to go and do a master's. And I came back as a contract solicitor, wanting some flexibility. So I worked for Axiom for 2 years, and now I'm working for my first contract for Flex with Kingfisher PLC. So the reason I decided to transition away from private practice was, firstly, I didn't really see a career for myself one day ending in me being partner. I didn't find that private practice track in any way attractive to me. On the side of working as I do at the moment as an interim lawyer, I can pursue other interests. I have the flexibility to take work when it suits me. If I want time out between to pursue my other interests, I can do that. It really puts me in charge of my career, and it gives me the flexibility to work in a range of different organisations. And if one day I want to do an advisory role, let's say on the board of a company or work as a trustee, I have a much greater breadth of experience than I would have had I just stayed in-house at Linklaters. So I first heard about Flex through some colleagues in one of my previous roles, and I came along to meet Mary, and she is super enthusiastic. She's very, very personable. It's her baby. I love this idea of her just, I don't know, taking her legal experience and starting up this company. And she's just been nothing but super positive. It's a very transparent process. And since looking for work this year, it was a very quick, efficient process from me looking for work to getting placed and starting my current role at Kingfisher. So a very friendly and efficient way to find work, I would say. So my advice to aspiring solicitors would be, have a think about what it is that you really want to do and apply for a limited number of training contracts with firms that do that. Don't apply to too many law firms. They will see straight through your applications if they sound generic. Moreover, don't just go for the big sexy names. I actually think working for big organisations or big law firms, it can be a false prophet in some ways. I think it's better to work in a smaller team and get better hands-on experience, maybe for a startup, than it is to work in a huge team where you're just a tiny cog, where it's down to luck whether you're going to get the best experience there. For example, you might get a great piece of work that you learn a lot on, or you might just be doing the grunt work, which nobody really benefits from. And the other piece of advice is to just do what you're passionate about. Try and start early. If you really love IP, go for it. Don't wait and do loads of boring corporate work if that's not what you're into. Like, if you're passionate about something, do not be afraid to specialise in it.